Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin here from Rip Kodiak. Your favorite chat is here, broadcasting to you live from Poland, like always. And before I get on, I gotta admit, guys, I do look a little bit messy today. My hair is looking all over the place. It's very wacky, but at the same time, it's looking very clean. So I like it. Very classical. But anyway, that's besides the point. On this video, we're gonna talk about the biggest mistake that men make with women. And I used to make this mistake all the time, bro. And I gotta tell you, if you're actually making this mistake, you're sabotaging your success. Not just with women, but in life. Okay? It's a very important point, guys. Stop chasing women over your purpose. Stop doing it, bro. Stop doing it. You know, I get so many messages from men at all ages, really. 18, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. From all over the world. They're always asking me in my DMs or on my Discord group every single day. Hey bro, I got this one chick. She's being bitchy to me. Is she still into me? Or I got this one other chick. You know, she's still going back to her ex. What should I do? Or I have this other chick. She's always sending me mixed signals. Or she's going hot and cold. Bro, what should I do? Guys, realize this. And this is especially true if you guys are from the ages of, let's say, 18 to 30, it's even more important. Your prime as a man comes later in life if you actually put in the work. And I've seen it to be true with so many guys all around the world. And women actually reach their prime much earlier in life. Much earlier, guys. So, stop, putting women on a pedestal. Stop chasing women and being this beta male all the time. And this is such a big mistake. It's a big turnoff for a lot of women as well, believe me. You know, if you're always putting women in front of your job, your purpose, your fitness, your money, and everything else, you're going to lose. And that girl, by the way, maybe you're married to her, maybe she's your girlfriend, maybe she's just some girl that you're occasionally, being with, she's going to cheat on you. I'm telling you. I've seen so many real life examples with this, and it's staggering. This happens all the time, by the way, where you have men who are simping for women all the time, and it's arguably the biggest mistake. And at the same time, and this comes from a guy, by the way, I gotta admit this, it's one of the hardest things to unlearn. When you're trying to unlearn every single bad thing or every single bad habit from the Matrix, it is one of the most difficult things to do when you're a man, because it's natural for men to get attached. It is in our DNA. It's almost like we have to reprogram our mind and how we're thinking, basically. It is so difficult, but it's definitely doable if you put in the work, and if you're actually disciplined and emotionally mature about the whole thing. That's the key to all of this. And at the same time, you should always put yourself first in every single thing that you do. Everything, guys. Your job, your career, your studies, your school, your money, your career, your passion, right? This is what you guys should be focusing on for most of your life, really. It should occupy your mind for the most part. Okay? And stop, putting women on a pedestal. Stop being obsessed with women all the time. Because, let's be honest here. What do you think is the biggest reason why men never really achieve any success? What do you think it is? Well, I think it actually comes down to two things, guys. One, drugs, vices, alcohol, being lazy, right? Corn, video games, watching way too many movies, That's the very first mistake that guys make. And second, what is the second mistake, guys? Or what is the second reason why men never really get anywhere in life? Women. By far. They're always focused on women, They can't stop thinking about them, They're being obsessed with them. And they can't focus. And that's the reason why. Or maybe they are in a relationship in a toxic relationship or in a relationship that's not really congruent and aligned with what they want in life, that's why. It's slowly but surely stopping them from reaching their peak in life. That's why, guys. I mean, it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't really get any simpler than this. This is why men are struggling today. And I know, yes, especially when you're really young, from 8, even if you're younger than 20, bro, your testosterone is just through the roof, right? You want to, choke the chicken. I know you want to do it all the time. You want to, smash every single thing you can. But realize this. It is so important, actually, the earlier you start, the better it's going to be for you. This is so important. And this is actually one of the things that I'm mostly proud of with my own life. I was never really putting women in front of my purpose for years now. Really. I mean, I've talked to a lot of girls. I had my fun, but it was never really like my ultimate focus, just to smash chicks all the time. Never. And I know it's a very slippery slope. A lot of guys fall down that path. Their mind is just, slowly wandering around, right? It's just freely just, being occupied by nonsense. And some of you guys might ask me, hey, so how do I get rid of this? How do I stop this habit? Well, it's actually a good question, guys. It's not easy. It is pretty difficult if you're just starting out. If you're like in the Matrix. But if you were to ask me, you should have some goals besides just your job. Because just because you have a job, or unless it's actually your job, or you really love it, it's your passion, or it's really something that you want to commit and dedicate yourself to, then it's great. Or if it's your business, I don't know, maybe you have a business, maybe you're a consultant, you're a marketer, salesman, right? Okay, fine. But if it's not your passion, or maybe not your passion, but a craft or something that you really want to dedicate your life to, which is different, because we all hear this phrase, right? Follow your passion. I don't agree with this, bro, because a lot of the times, especially when it comes to money, a lot of the times the things that we're passionate about don't really make any money. So no, I wouldn't really follow that advice, by the way. But you should definitely find something that interests you and something that you can actually become good at. Or find an area in your own life where you can actually flourish and reach the next level, where you can really elevate and succeed. It's really that simple. But this actually takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of... You just really have to live your own life with this. This is why I like traveling so much. I've lived in 3 countries over the past few years, and it's definitely changed my life and my perspective on a lot of different things, okay? My views, my beliefs, and just just how I, approach life in general. It's really changed me in so many ways. I've tried so many things in the past, so many different businesses. I worked so many jobs in the past, and now I've actually found something that I can really dedicate my life to. It's so important. You just have to, put in the work, and just try, and you just have to try many things in life. And especially when you're really young, when you're like under 30, I don't think you can really find something that, or especially if you're under 20, bro, there's a really high probability that you just don't know what you're good at. Maybe you want to succeed academically, right? Maybe you want to become a professor, a teacher, right? An artist, an entrepreneur, a salesman, marketer, or I don't know, maybe you want to become a doctor, a lawyer, right? A programmer. It really doesn't matter. Or maybe you want to work as a, I'm not going to mention it here, but let's say you just want to have some weird things going on. Okay, anyway. But the fact of the matter is, you just have to find something that you can really commit your life to. And never confuse this with just having a job, because most people, when it comes to their job, they're not really putting in all their effort into their own job. They're not doing it. It is just a job. They're just trying to survive. But bro, stop chasing women. Stop chasing women all the time. Stop doing it. You're going to turn it off, actually. She's going to lose interest. Because you're being weak, you're being a simp, you're being needy, you're being very flimsy, and it actually shows her that you're not confident in who you are. That you're insecure, that you're not really a man. You're being a little boy. And it's such a turnoff for a lot of women, bro. And another thing that I can also recommend to you guys is just to talk to more women. Have options. Instead of, being so attached to this one chick that you're talking to all the time, just invest your time into more chicks and talk to more women on dating apps, in real life, on social media, and, fill up your roster. It's that easy. Or, unless you already have a girl that you want to commit to, or maybe you're already married, you have your dream woman, okay, fine. But this is different. Because now you're providing for her, right? You're being in that relationship. You guys can support each other. But if you're a single man who's watching this, or you're a single boy, single teenager, don't focus so much on women. Focus on your own life and build yourself as a man. And later, I can guarantee you, bro, your prime is going to come. And stop chasing, and also, this also has to be said with this, because this is intertwined. Stop going after women that don't like you. Stop chasing women who have low interest. Stop chasing women who are not interested in you. This is also a big, big mistake that guys make. And this is where this whole term of one-nighters comes from, right? Guys who are chasing women who don't really like them, And this is such a big mistake, guys. Because a lot of guys believe that one day they'll get their chance, right? And they can hope all day. They're going to, buy her flowers. They're going to send her money, right? And she's going to reciprocate it back. Most likely, it's never going to happen. She's going to move on. And all the time that you spend on trying to raise that chick's interest in you, bro, you'll be so much better off if you were just talking to other chicks. And by the way, if you did have options, you wouldn't focus so much time on this one chick who's not giving you any attention. So, right off the bat, if you're talking to more than one chick, you're going to have options. I'm telling you. And also, you're not operating with this scarcity mindset. You're being abundant. And you're thinking very differently when you have options. Believe me, it is so much different. So guys, the bottom line is you just have to focus on your own life and stop being obsessed with women all day long. Stop doing it. Focus on your own life, on your path, your purpose, whatever. And obviously, or maybe focus on your chick if you're already married to her, or if you really want to, live your life with this woman. Great. Fantastic. Kudos to you. It's so important to cultivate and to, nurture that relationship. But if you're a single man who's watching this, focus on your own life and your prime will come. And all these women that are rejecting you now, when you're 18, 20, eventually most of them are going to get ugly. They're going to get wrinkles. They're not really going to look as hot. And I know it because most of the really hot chicks that I used to know when I was really young, like 15, 16, 17, like all the real baddies, bro, now at 25, 26, 27, 28, or maybe 24, they're kind of looking shrumpy, right? They're being a little grumpy. They're not really looking as hot. They have a lot of tats. They have a lot of wrinkles, piercings, whatever the fuck people have nowadays. They're, being feminists, whatever. They're having all these cats, right? Okay, I'm just joking here, but no pun intended. But you know what I mean, guys. So focus on your own prime, on your own life, and really cultivate and build your life, okay? Be consistent and focus on something that you can really dedicate your whole life to. So anyway, I'm going to end the video right here because I'm freezing, guys. It's so fucking cold here. But the view is just incredible. I'm on this little hill, and yeah, the view is beautiful. It's so nice. Okay, Thank you guys so much for watching, and I wish you guys a beautiful, strong Giga Chad day. Woo! I'll see y'all.